Hi everyone, welcome to week 6, part 6, sorting algorithms. This is very interesting topic about how to use sorting in C++. So we're going to talk about two sorts, selection sort and bubble sort. But before we do that, let's define what a sort is. Sort basically by definition is to arrange value into an order. This order can be alphabetical, or if you use a numeric, it could be ascending or descending. There are two algorithms we are considering in this presentation, which are the bubble sort and the selection sort. With the selection sort, the concept for sort in ascending order, basically you locate the smallest element in an array, exchange it with element in position 0. Then you locate the next element in an array and exchange it with an element in position 1. And then you continue until all elements are arranged in order. With the bubble sort concept, basically what you do is you compare the first two elements, and then if they are out of order, you exchange them to put them in order. You move down one element to compare the second and third element, exchange if necessary. Then you continue until you reach the end of the array. Pass through the array again, exchanging as necessary, and then you keep doing the iterative approach, repeating until pass made with no exchanges. This is an example of the selection sort. You have an array num list contains the elements 11, 2, 29, and 3. So the smallest element is 2. In the first pass, you exchange 2 with elements in the first position in the array. So that then we'll exchange 2 and 11. Then the second pass, the next smallest element is 3. You exchange 3 with the second position in the array. And the third pass, the next smallest element is 11. You exchange 11 in the third position in the array. This is a very good programming example of the selection sort. You can review this and watch the syntax and the coding on how we are using the for loop to exchange the elements within the array. A bubble sort example, in the first pass you compare values 17 and 23 in correct order, so no exchanges. Then you compare values 23 and 5, not in correct order, so you exchange them. And then you compare values 23 and 11, and they are not in correct order, so you exchange them. And in this example, the second pass, so after the first pass, the array numList3 contains values 17, 5, 11, and 23. In the second pass, you compare values 17 and 5. So they're not in the correct order, so you exchange them. Then you compare values 17 and 11. They're not in the correct order, so you exchange them. And then you compare values 17 and 23, and they are in correct order, so no exchanges there. So in the third pass, So after the second pass, the array num list contains 5, 17, 5, 11, 17, and 23. So in the third pass, you compare values 5 and 11. They are in correct order. No exchange here. Then you compare values 11 and 17. Also, they are in correct order. No exchange here. Then you compare values 17 and 23. They are in correct order, so no exchange. And no exchanges here, so the array is in order. And this is a good coding example or programming example of a bubble sort. Okay, let's talk about the definitions. The benefits, the disadvantages of each of the sorts that we just discussed. With the bubble sort, the benefits are it's easy to understand and implement. The disadvantages so inefficient and it's very extremely slow for large arrays. With the selection sort, the benefits are that it's more efficient than bubble sort since you have a fewer exchanges, and the disadvantages it may not be as easy as bubble sort to understand. And this concludes week 6 presentations. Thank you.